Good afternoon, everyone. Now, Sir mentioned, and she also introduced us as the attention-based platform, right? So I have two lines to say about that, and it's a share that हम तो इंतज़ार करते रहे शाम का, हम तो इंतज़ार करते रहे शाम का कि उनका दीदार हो, हमें दीदार तो हुआ लेकिन उनकी नज़रें कहीं और थी. So I think this sums up about attention in today's world, where everyone, every brand, every agency is looking for attention of the user, but eventually, is the user really attentive to your creatives? Are the creatives shouting out from the screens that the user is looking at? Or are the users just going through the ad and just consuming the content? So these are the big questions which Kargo answers globally for the last 22 years, and we are planning to do in India over the past 2 years and going forward as well. Now, before starting my presentation, let me give you a brief background. So around 2.5 months back, our APAC marketing team and I were deciding on launching 2 of the most popular cargo products from global in India. And we thought, what better timing than festive period? What better timing than October, because it's the starting of a fresh quarter? And what better partners than Exchange for Media to launch these 2 products in India? The 2 products that I'm mentioning are, one is our exclusive partnership with Amazon DSP globally, where now brands in India who are using Amazon DSP can use the enhanced creatives of Kargo to run very engaging and very attention-driving campaigns to these shopper audiences. I think that's a game changer, because if you're using Amazon DSP, then you might be running normal display campaigns and video banners, right? But if you use the Kargo enhanced formats, then the engagement really triples the amount, and clicks, I think, doubles or quadruples sometimes. So therefore, the performance of such campaigns will automatically improve with the partnership with Kargo. And the second product that I want to launch today is called Spotlight, and hence a bit of play with the titles, with the title. Spotlight is a product which we call as the world's first user behavior-led timed ads. Now, this is the statement which my marketing team wanted me to vomit out, so I'm just vomiting it out. It's a user behavior-led timed ads. The scenario is such that in India, the template for video and display ads is fixed. Like for video ads, it's always pre-roll, mid-roll, or end-roll. For display, it's interstitial, or maybe a bottom banner or a masthead, right? What about running a campaign only when the user is not is active or inactive, or is the optimal time to show an ad? Not following a template, but only when the user is prepared for an ad. I'll cover this in my next few slides, and I'll talk in details about Spotlight. But before that, I think some of you might not have worked with Kargo previously, or might not have heard about the platform also. Let me answer that for you. We are an attention-based optimization platform. What we do is we create enhanced formats. We run campaigns on our 100% MFA-free and 100% brand-safe SSP. Now, I brought 2 reports, 2 excerpts from reports which were recently published, one by Nielsen and one by Growth SRC, which again says the same thing which I have been saying for the last 2 minutes, is that 67% of users are reporting banner blindness. So therefore, they are seeing through the ads and they are not registering what's being said on the ads itself. And hence, I think Kargo formats are more and more important in this digital market of India, where the ad frequency or the ad clutter is much, much more than any other developed country. Let me talk about Kargo's journey first. We are a around 23-year-old organization. We started off as a ringtone and wallpaper company. We moved to the ads business in 2008. We became an SSP in 2016, and the feature of our SSP is that we are one of only 2 SSPs in the world which has been certified or verified by analytics as 100% brand safe, 100% MFA free. And this is very important, because in India, a lot of the campaigns or a lot of the discussion is always around data, which is required, of course. A lot of the discussion is around communication. A lot of the discussion is around celebrities and creatives. But then not much is discussed about where the campaign will eventually run. Is it running on MFA websites? Is it running on bot traffic? Is it running on a brand safe environment? That is a kind of discussion that Kargo does globally, and we are bringing that to India as well. And in 2021, we became an omni-channel ad tech platform. So we can run your campaigns on CTV, mobile, and desktop, but enhanced and innovative formats only. We do not run simple banners or videos. Another slide which kind of reaffirms the narrative of Kargo that we are slightly premium in nature is the viewability metrics or invalid traffic percentage or brand safety metrics, all verified by third-party IABs and the grape shots and the double verifies of the world, and we come at the top in terms of all these metrics. Even we are 100% MFA free as measured by Jounce Media as well. Attention scores for any campaign that you run with Kargo is on the higher side, 50, 60 and above. Now coming to bold creative, this is the fun part of Kargo. We believe that we run campaigns on brand safe environment, but these creatives kind of really stand out. Like for example, I brought a few examples on display first for you, where you can see that the user can mix and match on the creative itself. Second is this 360-degree experience. This is more for tourism or travel kind of a brand, where the entire city that you are promoting can be shown on the creative itself, where you can have a call to action within the creative, but then the user can also zoom in and check out the different places. Say for example, you are Goa tourism and you're promoting Goa, you can have the entire Goa beach line on the creative itself. And this really engages the user. Third is the store locator creative, which is a fantastic solution for anyone who's looking for footfall campaigns, anyone who's looking for driving users to their stores. Now the beauty of this creative is that half of the size of this creative is either a carousel or a normal display banner, and the other half is the map. So the user never has to go out of the creative and then go to Google Maps and find out the nearest store. And if you notice, the location of the user is pinpointed by the creative itself without him or her doing anything. So if I am today in Novotel, the creative will tell you that where am I currently and which is the brand's nearest store to my place currently. So this really helps you in understanding where the user's location is, where he or she can go to visit your store, and hence drive an incremental footfall for your campaigns. And finally, one of my favorites is the video plus carousel, where any video campaign that you're running, we can run on the top, and the display carousel will run on the bottom half of the creative. And finally, the runway wheel. This is a sticky banner that we have enhanced. Normally, the bottom banner is something which brands and agencies kind of avoid because it's very small. It does not give you the engagement that you seek, or sometimes it's an accidental click, right? But runway wheel is a product where multiple slides will just rotate. It will not obstruct the user. It will have multiple slides which can lead to a different landing page as well. And hence it drives incremental engagement, CTRs, viewability, attention, all the metrics. Few video campaigns, video enhanced for campaigns as well. Like for example, we have got on desktop, on Outstream, on mobile, and even on CTV enhanced campaigns. Coming to smart targeting. In India, we need to target the relevant audiences only because the pool of audiences is so much. Hence, all the creatives that I mentioned will only run to contextually relevant users on contextually relevant placements. So we have a tie-up with IBM Watson. IBM Watson, as you know, is the strongest NLP model in the world. So use IBM Watson to contextually target your ads only to relevant users in market audiences or demography targeting, etc. And if you notice, the contextual suite of Kargo is much more developed compared to the usual contextual suites where you only target the headline and the keywords. We target the headline, the topic, the sentiment of the article, the readability of the article, and also the demography. So hence, we say that contextual suite of Kargo is very advanced, and therefore it's being used by brands across the world. Coming to the reporting. What Kargo does is that we do not mark our own homework. We do not believe in marking our own homework. You get reports which are third-party verified for every campaign that you run. You get IS report for viewability, attention report from Adelaide or Lumen. You get brand lift studies from all these three brands, and then you get footfall traffic campaigns report from LifeSite or FSQ. Now coming to the highlight of my presentation today, launching Spotlight in India. Spotlight, as I said in my starting of my presentation, is a product which targets user at the most optimal or the most performant time. When I say performant time, there are 4 scenarios where Spotlight ads pop out. First scenario is content completion. When a user has just completed reading the article, he or she is towards the end of the article, only then the ad pops up. It does not wait for an interstitial, it does not wait for a sticky banner, etc. When the content consumption is finished, only then the ad will pop up in front of the user. Second is attention shift. When a user is reading a content or consuming some content, he or she gets a WhatsApp message. He or she moves to the WhatsApp message and then comes back to the content piece. Because he or she was distracted, only then an ad, an overlay, or a masthead or an in-article ad will appear. Therefore, that ensures that the user is not bothered during the content consumption pattern, but he or she had gone out and then came back to read on BBC, Hindu, or whatever content is being consumed. Only then the spotlight ad will appear in front of him. Third is idle time. I think it's self-explanatory. Whenever the user is sitting idle, not consuming any content, the screen is just open, the ad will appear after 20 seconds. And lastly, scroll activity. When the user has completed scrolling or reading the article or the content piece and he or she moves up to the top, only then there is a masthead which will appear on top. Again, non-intrusive. User has completed the article, he or she is going up and then maybe searching for another tab or going to another article. Only then the spotlight ad will appear. This solves the problem which a lot of agencies and clients have these days, is that what is the optimal time? What is the most performant time to show an ad? I think this is one of the answers globally, and we are launching it in India today. And the results, the CTRs are 6x the normal CTR. So what is the average in India? I think 0.3, 0.2, 0.4% is the average. We are getting around 1% plus for any campaign that we run in India and also globally. So therefore, that's the performance of spotlight ads. Second is higher viewability, 2.1x higher viewability, 50% more attention. I think this is a metric which I consider much better than even the CTR. Sometimes the CTR might be accidental also, right? But attention, if it is growing by 50%, this is a kind of a vote of confidence from the user about the spotlight formats. Now, what are consumers saying? Are they happy with the ads? So we ran a CSAT report, CSAT survey across the world, and the report says that around 4% to 4.6 is the average satisfaction rate of users on these kind of creatives. So users are loving these creatives, these are not obstructing them, and hence they are engaging much more with these spotlight ads. Quickly moving to the second and the last product launch that I'm doing today. Firstly, thank you to the Exchange for Media team for allowing me this time to launch these two products today. Amazon DSP is something which a lot of brands use, right? Be it endemic, both non-endemic, both the kind of categories run Amazon DSP ads. Because why not? Shoppers are there, in-market audiences are there, people who have purchased the same brand or maybe your competing brand are there on Amazon DSP. But now, going forward, you see these kind of attention-grabbing ads through Kargo you can run on Amazon DSP. This really helps because this, as I said, gives you higher CTR, viewability, attention, all the metrics are taken care of. And hence, Amazon DSP's partnership is something which we definitely want to launch with a lot of you. Our agencies and brands are there today in the audience. Reach out to me, reach out to my team. We are here to kind of pilot this with you guys. And this does not have to be a separate line item. The activation of such ads is very easy. You are running campaigns, we need just the seat ID, we'll send out the deal ID and we can integrate the same campaigns that you're doing through enhanced formats. And I also do not need the creatives from you. I need the open files or the normal standard creatives, and our team will enhance it for you and run on Amazon DSP. That's all. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for, and also if there is any queries, I'm around, my team is around, so let me know. Thank you guys. Thank you.